fabulous artists. 2013 Three Arts awardees, please come to the stage.
There are 9 other artists standing on this stage with me. Although I know only one of them personally, I know all of them. We are all artists, and there is commonality, intimacy, and kinship in that knowledge. So I appreciate the honor of being asked to speak for this amazing and diverse group of Three Arts awardees. And I feel confident to draw conclusions that are reflective of the whole, because only an artist truly knows the joys, despairs, challenges, and successes of another artist, no matter the discipline or medium. Since we are all artists, and if these artists are anything like me, then I can presume the following illustrations with assurance. We were drawn to our artistic lives from an early age because there was a calling unlike anything we'd ever known. And still now, that calling, that voice, bids us continue, strive onward, no matter the cost, no matter the sacrifice. It is the call of the wild, and it is the only call that makes each of us feel alive and less alone. We are interested in the unknown and the undiscovered, in risk-taking to create work that challenges, that elevates, that is revelatory, and that illuminates our common humanity. We have found ourselves other and have survived that otherness precisely by authentically expressing ourselves through art. We have insisted on speaking from our hearts and revealing ourselves, and consequently have allowed others to confront themselves and risk being seen. We believe there is unquestionable transformative power in art. We have all worked jobs we didn't truly care about, to pay for the privilege of doing the work that we love while yearning steadfastly to make a living only as artists. We have foregone vacations, 401k plans, insurance, finer material possessions, and the societal earnings of adult life to continue dreaming, believing in, and making our art. We have all gotten to this exact moment through the love, support, mentorship, and sacrifice of family, partners, teachers, children, friends, and mentors, and through the loyalty, nurturance, inspiration, and belief of artists that we respect and admire. And at some point, or more commonly at multiple points along the road, we have questioned the merits of this artistic life, saying to ourselves, there's no promise of a financial future, there's too much rejection, I'll never make it, I want a bigger, more secure life, or frankly, it's just too hard, physically, mentally, emotionally, and spiritually, and I've given up too much precious time already to continue fighting the fight. And then we have all chosen to continue to walk this hallowed path, because it is our life's blood, our calling, our reason to exist, and nothing, truly nothing, on earth compares to the feelings or the gifts of an artist's life. Mary Oliver writes in an essay called Of Power and Time, what do you ask of the pilot when you climb aboard? Most assuredly, you want the pilot to be his or her regular and ordinary self. You want nothing fancy, nothing new. You ask them to do what they routinely know how to do, and you hope they will not daydream or drift into some meander of thought. You want this flight to be ordinary, not extraordinary. So too with the surgeon and the captain of the ship. Their ordinariness is the surety of the world, and it makes the world go around. But in creative work, those who are the world's working artists, we are not trying to help the world go around, but forward. Artists are out of love with the ordinary, out of love with time. They hunger for eternity. The extraordinary is what art is all about, end quote. Tonight is a celebration of and a belief in the extraordinary power of artists and their ability to change, provoke, and galvanize a community. It is a validating gift, and if my fellow awardees are anything like me, this privilege is one of, if not the greatest gift to date. In a life that says no most of the time, this award is 15,000 yeses. The first thing Esther said when she called was, "Are you sitting down?" I said yes. She then told me I won the Three Arts Award, and I left what felt like 10 feet in the air and didn't sit down again for over an hour. I told her I felt like Ed McMahon was at my door with balloons and an oversized floppy check, and I was that fool screaming and running around. Moments like this in an artist's life are few to none. It is a privilege of the highest order, and it says, you are a vital member of the Chicago artistic community, and we see you. We believe in your work and in your future. Your artistic expression is necessary, your dreams are worthy, you matter, and your artistic vision matters. When I told my mother I'd won this award, she acted like Publishers Clearinghouse was at her door too. She later sent me an email and asked with sincerity, "What's the name of that award again? Is it the Starving Artist Award?" Apropos. I have lived check to check most of my life, as have many artists. I have done so willingly because I could never imagine giving up on my dreams to attain financial comfort. This is a lottery win for us artists, and shockingly, it comes with no strings attached. We don't have to come up with spreadsheets of our month-to-month finances. 3 Arts trusts that we will use this money in the ways that will best serve each of us. We can pay our debts, go to the casino, or use the money to create more work. I'm sure they hope, as do I, that we will daydream and get lost, that we will invest in our artistic visions. With the generous backing of 3 Arts and their ongoing support, we will be encouraged to risk, evolve, and dream bigger still. The problem with an artistic life of excellence that Mary Oliver refers to is that the ordinary infiltrates the extraordinary far too frequently, and artists end up sacrificing their artistic lives in order to pay the bills. This award is enormous in part because, at least for a while, we can live in the extraordinary world of being an artist, knowing that our ordinary lives will be taken care of. We can answer the call of the wild and create work that moves, inspires, and transcends the ordinary, and that is a worthy and transformative endeavor. I still feel the way I did the morning I received that phone call. I'm sure all of these awardees do as well. Immensely grateful, privileged, seen, and so appreciative of the riches of this incredible foundation and everyone in my life that brought me to this point. I know that we do not stand here alone, and we never have. There is no vacuum in any artistic process. This moment is the culmination of all of the work we have done, we've been privileged to be a part of, every collaborator we've worked with, every mentor we've had, every story we've been a part of telling. We are all part of the whole, and I want to give a resounding, loud, and immense celebratory thank you from the bottom of my heart, our 10 hearts, for this prestigious honor. Deep, heartfelt gratitude and thank yous to 3 Arts, to Esther Grimm and Mark Becker, and the corporations, foundations, and individual donors who make this important and life-changing award possible. And we will see you at the casino.